Alright, hello everyone. We are going to playtest the demo version of A.I.ttorney or A.I.ttorney. So, just starting, I don't see any options, any settings, so I assume the game will be played in this window, small window. Let's start with new game then. Wait, maybe we don't have settings. Loading game files, please wait. Click to continue. Okay, there is no settings, so I cannot change the resolution, so I assume it's gonna stay like this. So let's dive into it.
Hey Ella, what was that phone call about?
Got a new case, straight from the bottom of the barrel. Comedian named Carmen Champs. She's cooling her heels in county lockup, charged with murder one.
Murder? A comedian? What's the punchline, Ella? She kill him with laughter?
Her manager found with a bullet in his gut backstage at the Laughing Lounge. Carmen's prints on the gun, motive up the wazoo. He was skimming her earning.
Sounds open and shut. Why us? She's fired half the lawyers in town.
Desperation. Trials in 2 weeks. We take it, or she swings.
All right, Ella, let's meet this laughing lady. Maybe her story's got more twists than a pretzel in a tornado.
It's pretty bare bones. The audio does need a lot of work on it. There is a lot of anti-natural indentations, intonations. Sometimes it's louder than other times. It's not really consistent. But considering that it's AI, well, it can be improved, but let's continue. Okay, how do you travel? Car or boat? Let's go by boat.
Oh, a new lawyer? What are you, the punchline to my life sentence?
Miss Champs, I'm Larry Nasom. This is Ella Lane. We're here to get you out of this mess.
Honey, I'm framed tighter than a bat portrait. But I've got proof I didn't do it. Absolute ironclad alibi. Then spill it. The DA says you were alone backstage when your manager bit the dust. I was with the ghost of Groucho Marx.
A ghost? That's your alibi? Lady, juries don't buy spectral witnesses.
He appeared, cigar and all, told jokes from beyond the grave. We were yucking it up when the shot rang out. This is nuts. Larry, she's either guilty or certifiable. You have to believe me. I am not making this up.
All right, Carmen. Ghosts it is. Ella, let's check the comedy club for any supernatural clues.
I mean, the story is interesting at least. The animations are not that bad considering it's AI. There is no obvious artifacting or obvious giveaways. There is kinda blurry like sections like teeth not showing correctly and stuff like that, but that's normal in AI. So let's go by bus this time.
The Laughing Lounge. Smells like stale jokes and desperation.
Look, stage props. Old posters of Groucho Marx. Maybe Carmen's not crazy.
Here's a cigar butt, fresh. An ectoplasm? Wait, that's just stage fog residue.
Let's look around some more.
The bloodstain was cleaned up, but I found a note that says, Carmen, your manager's double-crossing you with the mob.
Motive for someone else. The mob? Let's talk to the stage manager.
I saw nothing, but heard laughter from nowhere. Ghostly.
Ghostly laughter? Or a recording?
Maybe. But the boss owed money to bad folks.
The mob's involved. Carmen's manager was skimming from them too.
Let's confront the detective.
what can I say? It's very bare bones. If you put a production on this, if you put some kind of editing, you can pull it off. Why not? But as it is now, it doesn't really offer anything, to be honest. It needs a lot more work. It's not polished. Let's go by balloon. Why not?
What do you want, you shyster?
I want the truth, Harlan, about the mob and the ghost.
I covered for the mob. The manager was their guy.
You made a bad choice, Harlan.
Fine. I'll testify.
That one was pretty short. How did it travel? Jet or blimp? I mean, that agency has a lot of resources, I gotta say, for traveling. Let's go by jet. That's not a jet.
Cut the comedy, champs. What's the real story? Who were you really with?
It was my twin sister, Carla, but she's supposed to be dead. Long story, mob hit years ago. She was killed in a dark alley. A dead twin. This just got juicier. Let's get to that alley, Larry.
And this one was even shorter than the last. So how did it travel? A cart or a DeLorean? Cart or a DeLorean? A cart, of course. Oh my god.
This is the alley where the dead twin was hit. Rumors say she faked it.
I found a locket with a photo of two identical women, Carmen and Carla.
Carla? She's alive and hiding. She must have been with the manager night of the murder.
So the ghost was the twin. Carmen's alibi holds, but her twin must be the killer then.
Giant bowling or helicopter? Giant bowling ball.
Your Honor, the real killer is the twin's sister, alive and vengeful.
I told you it was ghostly. Her innocence is proven. The laughing lady walks free.
Okay, that was pretty short. That was like 8 minutes, 7 minutes. It's not yet fully released, of course. Okay, I'm going to seriously give my unbiased opinion, and I'm not going to consider it's AI. So, for the demo, the punctuation I give it based on the polishing I saw, not just the story, not just animation, but the overall feeling. It honestly feels like a meme game, just for the laughs. It doesn't feel serious. So if we put it into the comedy and memes section, then I will give it a 6 out of 10, more or less. But if you want me to evaluate like an actual game, then, or as a visual novel even, then it's gonna be a 4 out of 10. You can tell there is not a lot of production. There is not even settings. You cannot change the resolution or do anything. There is no point on saving or load. The entire story is 7 minutes, something like that. The story itself is good. What I can say, it's good. The animations are also not so bad. They definitely can use better prompting. I would suggest you read some materials into AI prompting, because there is a lot of situations where it did not make sense, and I know that the AI can definitely make better videos or animations than that with the correct prompting. I've seen it, and I've made it myself as well. Then what more? when you do choices, for example, at least put a background image. Don't just slap a black screen and two options. Put more work into it, and that will count as polishing. It will make the players feel better, to say the least. I have no idea if you are going to price this game or make it free to play with DLCs, but I'm inclined to say that you will be pricing it. So if you want me to say, with the current state of the game, not full release, maybe a bug, 2 bugs for the memes, for the likes, you know. It doesn't really has a lot of value as it is now, because the gameplay is just 7 minutes and it's basically just watching. It's not really a lot of interactive. It's just choosing how they travel, and that's it, honestly. So just for the story, I give it a 6 out of 10. I mean, there is nothing much more to say. You can really review a lot of this. I already said everything that we can see in the demo. So, well, if you decide to polish the game, add a lot of new stuff, basically put production into it, then we can review it again. So this will be for the playtest. Thank you for watching, listening, and we will see you again.